Okay, purple sector, we're back. We had a few issues after qualifying. We've had to reset the lobby, but we're ready to go once again. Yep, like I was saying before, the field is so close. This is what we want from league racing. This is why personally I've wanted to take a back step as much as I can, because this isn't me being big-headed or anything, but I am a little bit faster than the rest of the field, and when I'm there, it takes a lot of the competition away, if you know what I'm saying. But when you've got a grid like this, where everybody's so evenly matched, it makes it 10 times better. 10 times better to racing, 10 times better to watch. So we could be in for an absolute fucking treat here. As long as everybody takes it nice and calm into turn one and just settles into their own race, it should be an absolute fucking classic. I was thinking about my pick for the race, and I think it's going to be, I mean, from that top fucking six, top eight, it could be any of them. It could be any of them. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say Mark is going to not bottle it and just come home in front of a returning Magpie in P2. And I'm going to go for Big T to claim an epic podium for the Scuderia. So here we go then. We're off. Formation lap. Mark, what a lap in quali. Looking the favourite without doubt. Stiffy though, right on his heels. Couple attempts behind him, but that's race pace is totally different. These four here are going to have an absolute fucking barn burner. Matty going to be right on him all the way as well. He's another one, Matty. Qualifying pace, want the one lap pace, getting it all out in one lap. It's a struggle, and Matty's not the best at that. Matty's game is in the race management. He will fucking pull it out. He will pull it out. Big Tigger. T. Absolute fucking last couple of qualifying sessions, absolutely mega man. Stepped up his game massively. T is right in the fucking mix. Gunslinger probably a little bit out of position, in fairness. Obviously struggled a bit more than everybody else with his one lap pace, but he's a proven race winner in purple sector. Without a doubt, he'll be making moves. Street Boy as well. I mean, look at them all. Look at all up to P8, P9. Even Johan Ahmed's got pace. Anybody could win this race. Honestly, they all keep it clean. Anything could happen. I ain't looked to the weather forecast. I haven't seen what's gonna happen regarding that. But we all know Ant is the fucking Strat King. So keep an eye out for that. What we're gonna have disabled here. Tires don't need that. Position change. Interval between each cars. Right then. Get rid of that. Try and get a good fucking picture at start. Impossible. What good's this to me? Right, strap yourself in, lads. 2 lights. 3, 4, 5. And we're away. It's a great start from the lads. All ciphering through nice and... Oh, there's a collision between The Aston and the Alpha, Ahmed and Julian, is it? Stiffy right on Mark's tail. The Hasses switching positions. Might pick up to P4 around the outside. Go on, lad. Fook. Big Tigger settled in nicely, Gunslinger. Let me have a look. What's going on down the field? Apart from the that little crash between the two drivers at the beginning, Johan was caught up, bless him. Never mind. Everything can change, but Max settled into the lead. Stiffy on his tail. Magpie keeping it together. He will be fucking looking to make some moves once he's settled down. Matt is right on the fucking tail of him. He's got another Haas. Oh, there's a spinner. It's Stiffy. Stiffy's gone. One of the main contenders of the race is gone. Matty Pitt will be having a fucking semi on right now in his pants. Oof. Oh, and it's a fucking safety car. They've all moved up one. Unlucky for Stiffy. Hopefully he's not got damage. Let's see if he goes into the pits. I think he's just spun it. Yeah, he don't look like he's going in the pits. Oh, here we fucking go. Here we go. The fucking party antics. Somebody slams on the brakes. Now, if that was fucking Stiffy, he'll be gutted, man. Come on now. How are we hitting people under safety cars? Who got fucking Ahmed changing his wing? Why are we hitting people under safety cars, man? Come on. Magpie up to P2 now. Matty, Janice T. I mean, overall, it was a great start from everyone. There was far less carnage. There was one little incident. Somebody just caught somebody's rear end. Rex is DNF'd. I didn't catch that. That is fucking unlucky. He will be gutted. Johan's got a drive-through penalty. Oh, it's going from bad to worse. Nino as well. Red Bull's in the mud. You love to see it. Nah, I'm only joking, lads. Only joking there. All Mercedes, aren't we? Boom! Oh, we're back under... Oh, there's in the spinners. It's all kicking off, man. Truck fireman's lost it. It must have just been a VSC. Okay. We're back underway. It did get a bit messy there. Green is getting his wing changed. Mark's got the jump on the field. Stephen will be looking to close back into that DR. It looks like they've all been caught out a little bit here. They should all be a little bit closer. T keeping Janice honest. So the drivers are just settling in now. They just need to settle into a nice rhythm, into a nice race pace. And the chances will come. Nino coming out. The Red Bulls have had a nightmare, bless them. Stephen's closing that gap. He wants to get in that DRS as soon as possible. Matty, he knows what he's doing. T, right on the back of Janice. Matty's in that fucking DRS zone. There we go. I don't think it's till next lap, but you want to get in there as soon as possible. Mark with the fastest lap. Well done, lad. Showing Magpies, no fucking pushover. T, hassling the Haas. You love to fucking see it, man. It's hassling him. He loves the fucking rear end T. He might not even pass him, he loves him that much. And settling in. Needs a good race. Nosy. V10 Ultra and Nile going at it. Julian, sorry. What else we got? Stiffy needs to get back in this race. He'll be hoping and praying for a safety car. Matty, all over Stephen. Stephen is rusty, without a doubt. He will take a few laps. It will take a few laps to get into the rhythm again, and Matty knows that. Matty will know that. He'll be thinking, I'm going to put him under all the pressure in the world. I'm going to keep the pressure on. He knows Stephen's a bit vulnerable, and no doubt Matty Pitt will be running pretty low wings compared to Stephen. So he could be fucking vulnerable on the straights here. Let's see. Let's see what that gap is. 5. Yeah, look at the delta coming down, coming down. Stephen ain't got the luxury of the RS obviously at the moment, but it is a tough place to get past. And Matty's racecraft is up there with the best of them. Stephen will feel a little bit more relaxed knowing Matty ain't gonna fucking send it. Someone's gone. Who's gone? Ads. I think Ads is in a moment. Mark is absolutely streaming away. Love to see it. Ahmed with the fastest lap, new boots on. T keeping Janice honest, and Ant keeping T honest as well. They're all keeping nice and together. A little bit of a gap. The field starts to dissolve a little bit after that. Ultra and Julian seem to be having a mega battle. Let's have a look at this for a bit. Julian and Ultra, without doubt, got fantastic race. He's got fantastic pace. He's just struggled over the last couple of races with a few errors. You know, got a little bit too keen. Just needs to pick and choose his opportunities a bit more and just be a little less rash, and he will fit right into this league. He's got a great run here. Julian pulls to the inside to defend, comes back over to squeeze him. Ultra around the outside. Can he make it stick? On the curb. Oh, the side by side, it's fantastic. Oh, well done. See, that's great racing, Ultra. That is great racing. That's great racing. Great racecraft there. Great race awareness. You've done fucking beaut there, mate. Well done, lad. The tops, I mean, Mark's on his way. Matty's pull fell off a little bit, but they're all within touching distance of each other. This top 6, it could go either way. It definitely could go either way. Stiffy down 6. He has struggled over the last few races, making some mistakes. Another one whose pace is definitely there. His racecraft is there as well. The issue he's had recently is just the odd spin, you know, a couple of spins. I don't know, I can't remember if he got took out or not, but he's definitely got a spin in him. He's like me in season 2. Fast as Fook, but he's definitely got a mistake in him. These two are having an absolute fucking banging battle. Let's have a look. Let's ride him. Oh, he ran a bit wide there, Ultra. Kept it together nicely. Gunslinger off the pace at the moment. Definitely one of the top contenders, struggling at the moment. These lads will be hoping for a safety car to get themselves back in it. But Mark at the front, cool, calm, and collected. But Stevens bringing that gap in. Told you, a few laps into the race, and Stiffy's lost it again. Yeah, he's probably pushing a little bit too hard to try and get back into the race. He's lost it. He'll be kicking himself. He will be kicking himself. He just needs to settle down a little bit. Bit too eager, maybe a little bit frustrated. Knows he had a shot at the race win today. Hopefully there's no damage. But Stephen, yeah, we said he needed a few laps to get back into the groove, and now he's showing what he's doing. And Mark spunked his ERS in a bid, you know, to open that gap to Stephen. And Stephen's just preserved his nicely. Matty just settling into P3 there. Janice and T. Street Boy. This is going to be a great battle. Street Boy, T, and Jenny. So who's going to... One of them will make a move. One of them will decide to step the pace up and put the pressure on. They're all just settling into the race now. They're all sensible lads. They know what they're doing. Oh, Stephen, just outside of the DRS there. But look, that flashing light to Stephen is like a fucking red rag to a bull. Stephen knows now. Stephen knows. That's why you want to keep it as above that 10% ERS because once that red light's flashing, you know if you've got the pace behind, you know you can just control it. You know when to go for it. You know you can go for it when you want. To be fair, Zandvoort is a fucking ERS munching machine. And beautiful, 60%. Gunslinger, let's see if Stiffy can get his race back on track here. He's the same. That red light to him will be fucking music to his ears. Oh, Ultra's got the penalty and look at speed in the pit lane. And Janice right now, right on the back of Matty. He's caught him, getting past. Is a whole nother ball game. Them two start battling. That'll bring T and Street Boy right into the mix. T driving fantastic. P5. Repping the Ferrari boys. Repping. I mean, I personally hate to see safety cars. It is fucking annoying. They'll be the last thing Mark wants. People like Mark and Stephen. But I would like to see the other lads get back into it. But we'll see. Only one retirement so far. Stiffy's in the pits again. It's going for the hards. Oh, it's turned into a bit of a nightmare for Stiffy. Oh, Matty saw. I've missed it. What's happened to Matty? Is that a moment? I hope it won't with you. I mean, Ahmed's left the session. What's happened there? I've missed it. Hopefully he's not got damage. Let's have a look. I don't think he has. I think he's just made a mistake somewhere. But he's still on the back of him. He ain't lost out massive. Oof, this could be fucking tasty. Come on, do it. Big Tigger. All over Jennings for that fucking final podium spot. And Stephen as well. I don't know where to fucking look. Stephen won't be in a mega rush to get past unless he knows he can pull the gap. Stephen will be quite happy to just sit here and put the pressure on. Where's Matty? Hopefully he's not falling. He is falling behind a bit. Don't want to fall out of that DRS zone. I hope he ain't got damage. Oh, come on, pet. Yeah, and then there's just massive gaps all over the field, so I'm going to keep on with top boys. Ultra with the fastest lap. See what Steven's going for the move. Mark don't fight it. Mark don't fight it, he knows. Let's not race. I mean, Mark will know he can stay with Stephen. He's got the pace to stay with him, so there's no point in him squabbling on lap 12. You know, Mark's just, bam, right, fair dues, you go, and then probably if Mark gets a decent run on the next lap, Stephen will let him pass. And they'll just, bam, bam, they'll DRS each other. Keep each other away from the rest of the field. And they'll duel it out when it comes down to the fucking championship deciding laps. But Jennings holding him off, holding T off in P3 and 4. Ant's right there as well. Matty's done well to keep in the DRS. Look at this. This is great. So let's just fucking stay here for a bit. Know what I mean? Great to see, man. This is what we want. This is what we want. T's flashing. What's Street Boy saying? I mean, T, yeah, is he going for it? He thought about it, but he's smart there. He did think about it, but then he realised he's took note of the gap. How much am I closing? And within them couple of split seconds, thinking that no, it's not worth it. I'll turn it off. Great racing, man. Great to see. Mark has fallen out of that DRS. I knew it. Unless Stephen, I knew Stephen. He was quite happy to sit behind, but if he thought that he had the pace to get by and make a gap, then he would go for it. And he's made that decision, and he's realised I'm faster. I've got the pace on Mark. I'm going to go out and I'm going to try build that gap. Well, have you noticed? Look, he hasn't blasted all his ERS. He's just done it on natural pace. Mark will be fighting to stay in that DRS zone, and he has done. To be fair, he's had a great run out of that last corner. Stephen had a bit of a moment through that last corner, I think. But these four, look at that. Look at that. T even popping out, just showing him he's there. Showing him he's there. Let's have a look. Gunslinger and Julian. Let's have a look. He's got the run as well. He looks pacey. Julian pulls to the right. Gunslinger pulls to the left. Is he going to be brave enough to swing it around the outside? Great move. Beautiful. Gunslinger. What a move, lad. Great respect. Great racing. Great awareness from both drivers. That's what we want to see. Gunslinger wants to be making moves now. He knows he's got the pace. I think Ahmed's had a moment again. He's having a bit of a nightmare. Great battle this. Janice T and Street Boy. Beautiful. Matty just struggling to hold on. I wish I knew what happened. Is either him and Janice has gone for the move and they've had a little coming together, or Matty's just got on one of the curbs and spun a little bit. And if he has spun and he's overheated them tyres and put a bit more wear on them than usual, you know, spinning the tyres and that could be why he's struggling. Or he's got a little bit of wing damage or something. But he was in P2 or P3. He had the pace and he's falling off a little bit. But he keeps getting back into that DRS zone. He's doing well. Keeps dropping out and then dropping in. Mark's done great there. He's done great. Stephen got past, he built the gap. And then but he hadn't let him get away. He did get away for a minute, but he's pulled it right back. And this is where and Mark's in the pits first. Mark putting his cards on the table first. What are you gonna do, Stephen? What's that gonna do? Gonna be for the hards, without a doubt. Mark, yep, Matt is in as well. Good call. Are they gonna get an undercut? What is T, Janice, and Magpie gonna do? Magpie's battling Mark, and Matty is battling T and Street Boy and Janice. Are they going to respond? Is Stephen going to respond? Let's have a look. Judging by Stephen's ERS levels, he's gone for a nice quick in lap. I expect him to be pulling into the pits to respond to Mark. Let's have a look. Yep, straight in. Hit your point. do not get a penalty. Or extra safe there, but better safe than sorry. Jennings, that's how you do it. No fooking about. Street Boy stayed out. He's gone for the overcut. That could be massive. T's in. T is in. Where is the mark? Where the fuck is he? My eyeballs. Where's Mark? Where's the mark? He's there. Oh, and Magpie's got an absolutely mental undercut, but he's going to be on... Yes. Mark will close the gap now. Mark will close the gap. Then Boots are going to be fucking freezing. What about behind? Street Boy stayed out. Ooh, came out. Matty went for the undercut, but it hasn't quite worked. It hasn't quite worked. I didn't see if he changed his wing. I don't think he did. He'd be a lot further back. Oh, Fook. T all over Janice. He's all over it. He's going for it down the inside. What a move. Oh, beautiful. Caught that one. Is Janice struggling? Ooh. What's the mat going to do? The mat. Come on, the mat. Janice having an absolute nightmare coming out of the pits. Bam, sticks it down the inside. What a move. Beautiful. Janice. Oh, Gunslinger, what's happened? What's happening to Janice? He's having a nightmare. It's all gone Pete Tong. Unlucky for Janice. Looking so good. Is he going to come in the pits? Has he got damage? Looks like he's just not getting on with them hard tyres whatsoever. T Matty. Jumping Janice. Just trying to figure out what's going on in my little brain here, man. Janice having an absolute nightmare. What's going on? Very strange. Very strange. But Gunslinger has now joined the battle between Matty and T. That is going to be belting. Where is Street Boy going to come out when he decides to pit? Is he waiting for a safety car, or is he just wanting 2 or 3 lap extra tyres, better tyres than the rest of the field? The overcut looks like the one. So Ant's staying out. Strap King, Street Boy. What's they up to, lad? What is thou up to? Oof. If he comes out ahead of all them, I will get a sizable chubby, put it that way. Matty now. Oh, Matty's... It looks like them boots that he was on in the first stint, after that spin, but just a bit second hand. He's definitely got the pace now. Definitely got the pace. These two league owners, going at it for P4 and P5. Love to see it. Stephen, keeping the mark honest. When will Stephen make his move? So Mark did get past Stephen. I didn't catch that. My bad. Stephen's boots, they're a nightmare when you come out of the pits. So Mark managed to get past, but Stephen's kept in the DRS zone, which is what we want to see. Gunslinger. Back into the fucking race. Janice just about holding on. I'll be interested to see what he says in the chat after the race about what happened, because he was just, I think he was just struggling massively on the new hard tyres, which is understandable. The Street Boy's pit. The Street Boy has pit. Where's he going to come out? He's jumped him! He's fucking jumped him! The overcut! I've just had a little party in my pants! Fucking hell, what a fucking undercut. And that's a massive undercut. So he's jumped T, Matty, and Janice. And he's got room to spare as well. Fucking hell, what an undercut from Street Boy. There's a fucking alpha there getting a little bit out of shape. But what an undercut. Ant will be buzzing with that. T and Matty will be like, what the fuck just happened? I think Stephen just falling off a little bit from Mark at the moment, but that's no issue. We know Stephen's got the pace to get back in that DRS zone. Remember, this is the first time probably Stephen's been driving on hard tyres in a good couple of months. Will feel absolutely fucking awful to him. We've all had we practice it every week. Yeah, but he will have got a shock on them hard tyres. But I fancy him to get himself back into the DRS zone eventually. And T is closing that gap to Street Boy now. And Matty's just settling in behind T. Gunslinger just dropping out of the DRS zone of Matty. You'll want to get straight back into there. Janice, Oliver Gunslinger. Have a look at this then. Oh, he's had a great run there. Does he dare? Oh, wow. This will be some move if he pulls it off. Is the room left? Yes, it is. Oh, he's gone in a little bit too deep. Unlucky, but possibly. If it were me, I'd possibly be giving that position back. But it wasn't the worst one in the world. Looks like Gunslinger's going to get him on the return anyway. Oh, a little bit of movement there. Oh, absolute send. Absolute send there. A bit naughty from Janice, to be honest. Maybe a little bit frustrated of what of how his races turned out after the pit stops. But he was a little bit naughty, but within the rules just about. Gunslinger will have that fucking on a side note though. We'll be getting his receipt out. Let's have a look at Johan and Hans. They're a bit far out the race, but a battle's a battle. Racing's racing. You can still have great racing no matter what position you're in. I'll keep an eye on the gaps ahead. Ad's recently switched to the wheel, I think, so fair play. He's definitely sacrificed pace because he was definitely up with the top runners in the league. But he's made the switch to the wheel, and fair play. I've tried the wheel myself, and I just cannot get on with it. Controller wanker of for life. Ultra, I don't know if is he racing with us or he's ghosted there. So Ant is just keeping that gap at about 1.5 seconds to T. And T's keeping that. So they're all out of fucking each other's DRS zone. So it's on pure pace now. And they're all... It just goes to show how evenly matched they are, because the gaps are all staying about the same. Matt has just slipped into the DRS zone of T. So T is going to be vulnerable in the next coming laps if Matty can stay in that DRS zone. And he definitely can. Definitely can. Got a great run out of that chicane. So this is the battle. T looks pretty fucking tasty in the straight line though. And Street Boy's just settling in there. That gap staying at about 1.5. These two, they know what they're doing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last few laps when these two decide to fucking have it out. So these two are the star of the show right now. Matty keeping the pressure on. what was that? Two lap cars coming together. Unfortunately, there. They did well though. They didn't let it bother them. This is the corner where Matty seems to get a much better run than T. Maybe T's running a little bit less downforce through there, which is why he struggles. But he looks pretty tasty in a straight line. So let's have a look. Let's keep an eye on the gap. 5/10. Yeah, and that gap's barely coming down. That shows. So Matty had DRS there, and using a bit of VRS, and the gap pretty much stayed the same. So T is skinny on them wings. He's skinny. Skinny latte. Matty went full fat. Gunslinger with the fastest lap. Millsy out of nowhere. My bad. Millsy is on the back of. Oh, Gunslinger's had a. He must have had a spin. Street Boy as well. I've been fucking missing it all here, man. Fuck's sake. I'm shite at this. Street Boys must have had a moment. T into the podium positions. Gunslinger must have had a moment as well. Millsy right back on the back of him now. Folk makes out of me. It looks this shit. Oh, Stiffy! Stiffy! Oh, them rear tyres are going to be fucked. Stiffy just not having a good race today. Not having a good race today, bless him. Unlucky, mate. The pace is definitely there, lad. We know that. Just a few little errors keeping him from mixing it with the big boys at the moment. He'll get there, though. Gunslinger must have had a moment. Ants obviously had a moment. Matty and T. Oh. Janice as well. Finally getting right onto back on the back of these two. Oh, Matty getting fucking close there. This is getting tasty. Oh, come on, do it. Matty knows he's better than him in this section. Will he go for it? No. He goes for the... Oh, T's gone in deep. Matty looks smart. Line it up. Get a nice exit. What's Janice doing? Oh, T's going to get DRS from this ghosted lapped car. Oh, struggling a bit there, but I'm not a fan of the lap cars being able to, you know... Oh, Janice going for the move. Matty had a bit of a nightmare coming out of the last turn, and Janice just took full advantage. What a move. Great move. Caught me by surprise there. But great move from Janice. Matty will not be happy about that. T and P3. Keeping it together. Fantastic. Janice seems to have collected his bearings after that horrendous fucking couple of laps on the hards after the stop. And what can he do against Big Tigger now? And that is another spinner. Was it Ads? No. Who was spinning there? Oh, it's Ant. I think. Sorry if it isn't. Keeping an eye on that gap to the leaders all the time, but this is where the action's at. Matty, T, and Janice. T driver, it can't be said enough. Driving an absolute fucking mental race. Told me he was gonna fucking rep for Ferrari while I wasn't there. He's fucking doing that without a doubt. Great racing. Loving it. Let's have a look further down. Greenie and Ads going at it. They look ghosted too. Maybe it's because they've been lapped or something, but They're not going to jump out of the way because they don't have to because they're ghosted. So it's not a rule in the league that you have to, if you're being lapped, you have to move out of the way. So these will just be content with their own little battle. T will have to keep his cool and just try not to get distracted by him. But they are a distraction, without a doubt, especially if you pass them and then sometimes they're coming like in and out of you because they're a ghost car and they're popping in and out of your vision. It can be a fucking nightmare. It should be a rule that needs to be implemented, in my personal opinion, but I'm not the boss. Let's see, T. See this right now. What T's going through now? Fuck off. Look, this where the ghost cars are in and out of you. This is a fucking nightmare. You can't see your corner. You can't see your apexes. It's a nightmare. They should be just told to move out of the way like they do in real life. It is an absolute nightmare to drive. Look at this. Look, horrible. And this could cause any little mistake from T now. And if one of these ghost cars dive it up the inside here, look that, it just puts you off, man. It pops into your screen. Excuse me, totally puts you off. Should be looked at, but Genesis is going. No, that's Stephen going for the move. He's decided to make his move on lap 30 out of 36. He's made the move. What have you got, Mark, in response? What have you got, lad? Genesis, Matty and T, all three of them. It's going to be hard to catch fucking what to look at here. I'll do my best. The stream won't be as smooth and as fucking articulate as when Stephen does it, but I'm doing my best. There's just what the fuck was that? Ads and Greenie have had a coming together, I think, right in the vision, right in the fucking tracks of these three here. So they've done well to keep it together. And Stephen's just pulling out that gap now. Stephen's pulling out that gap to Mark. Let's see. Let's ride on board. Let's have a lap with this Stephen, the Magpie. Beautiful throttle control there. Love this corner. Swing it in. Clip a little bit the curb if you dare. Bam, one gear down. Slide it round. He'll be hoping for that fucking DRS off that guy on the main straight. He'll get it here though. It's better than nothing. Mark won't get that. Mark won't get that DRS. Oh, that's how you take the chicane. That's how you take it. And he's building the gap now. Stephen, he's stuck behind. It got to a point where he's realised, I've got the pace here. I've got the pace to make a move and build the gap, and that's exactly what he's done. He's made the move. He's got Mark out of the danger zone. Now Mark is going to be the one. Stephen can relax a little bit somewhat here. Mark's going to be the one driving on the edge here to try and close that gap to Stephen, because there's only 4 laps left now. So Mark's going to be the one pushing. And Matty all over the back of Genis. He's had a great run there. Let's go on board. I think Matt is running a little bit higher wings than everybody else here, which is... It's, usually Matt is fucking... prefers the straight line speed, usually. but he's definitely gone for a more planted setup around here, which is probably the way to go, and he's definitely got the pace. He's just struggling on the straight, which is really the only opportunity to get by unless somebody makes a mistake. But look at that. Oh, it's a little tap from Matty on Jennings. Oh, so innocent. So innocent. He's... Uh, oh, it's a safety car as well. The fucking pit. Oh, God. Well, let me just fucking clarify here before I start fucking calling things out and getting in trouble. It looked like, oh, Matty's got a yellow flag for the fuck's sake. Oh, Matty, you'll be fuming. The pit will be fucking fuming. And, ooh, T's pit. What's he gone for? What's he gone for the mediums for? T, what have you... I mean, he's come out still in P4, which is fantastic, but put the softs on, man. Put the softs on, dude. It looked to me, that incident with Matty and Jennings, that Matty's got a great run out of the chicane. Jennings has not got, obviously, as good a run, and Matty's just tried to get as close as possible and has made the slightest tap, which has sent Jennings round. It was totally innocent. It was very, very unlucky. But with this penalty here and most probably a steward's inquiry to come from Matty, this could see him out of the points with his safety car, man. Brutal. Stephen fakes to go in the pits, but he doesn't. These two want track position. Matty's going to stay out. T is the danger man. Fresh boots. Let me get the fucking tyres up. How do I do it? Tyre. Look at that. T. Jennings as well. See, Jennings. Street Boy pit a lap before as well. So he's going to be right in the mix. But T. Oh. Why didn't you put softs on? I'm pretty sure he's probably just messed up there. He probably wanted the softs. With going to be, what, 2 laps to go. I hope it doesn't fucking cost him. Matty's gone in the pits now. So will Matty save that penalty in the pits? Where's Matty going to come out? Matty's come out in P4. Wow. That just goes to show the gaps between the whole field are huge. So Matty's got rid of that penalty, I think. Yeah, 5 second stop go penalty. He's got rid of it. So that will be a help. Regarding... There will be an inquiry, I think, into the Jennings Matty one. Maybe Jennings just lost it under traction. Who knows? I'm just saying, from what I initially saw, it looked like a little tap from Matty. Oh, T, what's going on there? I wasn't fucking looking at the... I was looking at the timings. I've just seen T bin it. What the fuck? Oh my god, T's just binned it from a podium position. It'll be absolutely fucking fuming. Oh my god. Oh, T. I feel your pain. He will not be fucking happy, bunny. Holy shit. What is going on? And the race is underway. What the fuck? Was it a VSC? Was there even a safety car out? Fuck me, I don't know. But it's underway. Fuck me. I am such a bad fucking streamer. Maybe that's why T binned it then. Maybe the race got underway. And he binned it, man. But I think it's caused massive gaps to these cars ahead. Shitting me. Jennings is going to be dangerous. There's not much going on back here. The top guys right now is where it is. Oh, God. T. Absolutely brutal. Stephen pulling away. He's got that gap up to 1.2. No DRS for Mark on the final lap. It could be all game over. Stephen could be on the way to a fucking return victory. Mark will not give it up though. Absolutely not give it up. Matty holding his own in P3. Janice on the hunt with them fresh soft tyres. Street Boys just a little bit further back. The rest are there's all gaps between the rest of them. This is where the battle's at. Janice, can he make a move on Matty for that final podium spot? Mark has just got back into the DRS zone, but there ain't no other opportunity now. It's pretty much game over. Let's see what Janice managed to do with Matty. Get rid of you, fucker. He's going to get a great run. Will he send it up the inside here? Will he be brave? Oh, he's gone for the dive. Oh, it was always there. It was too much there. He was too far back. He's got a little bit fucking greedy there. If he'd have just got close through that corner and then possibly gone to send it through the next left-hander that were following. But it's last lap. He was, tensions are high. Wanted to make that move. Street Boy goes up into P4. What's happened to Julian? Street Boys. Oh! A Street Boys run out of fuel! Street Boys ran out of fuel! Where's the Julian? Gunslinger's lost it! Or Ads has lost it. Somebody lost it. Where's Ant? Is he making it? Julian! Oh, he's run out of fuel as well! Fuck me! Stephen gets a fucking fantastic race win. The Mark, P2. Great little battle between them two. They were just playing yo-yo between each other all race long. But Stephen was the one who fucking had the extra bit of pace, extra bit of race management to bring on the victory in his first race back. Well done. Mark, valiant P2. Fuck me, what was going on at the end there? Oh my god. What a race. What a race. I mean, fuck me. Whew. Here he is, lad. The Magpie. What a fucking race. Stephen will be buzzing with that. And I reckon he could get the fucking taste of it. And if he does, I'm quite happy to fucking do the comms if Stephen wants to carry on racing. No problem. I might return for the odd one just to get some points for Ferrari. But what a race. Fucking hell. Matty claims a P3. Matty, Street Boy, T, Janice, they had such a great little battle going on at through the majority of that race. Janice has just let himself down a little bit from what I saw. It was a very ambitious dive. It just needed to pick a better spot. It was just a little bit too far behind. You can't blame him. It wasn't the worst move in the world, but it was definitely an ambitious one. And it's cost him at the end of the day. Stiffy's managed to get a point after, I don't know how, after a pretty terrible race by his standards. But Gunslinger managed to get in the points as well. Johan, after a fucking absolutely horrible start to the race, has just gone about his business and has managed to pop up with a P7 there. So well done, Johan. Millsy went a little bit under the radar, was a little bit far behind everyone, but this late safety car has bunched everyone up, and Millsy's managed to get some decent points there as well. But what a race. I caught what I could. It was absolute chaos at the end. Fucking hell. I'm going to call it quits there, man. It's been a pleasure. I'm off straight to the Discord chat to see what the fuck's going on. I'll catch you later, boys.